Hello everyone, we are going to start LCM and HCF exercise part 10. In this exercise, we are going to do questions that how to find the LCM of two or more numbers, finding HCF of two or more numbers, and relationship between HCF and LCM. And we will do some miscellaneous questions also. The images used in our slide deck are for educational purpose only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owner of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concern or issues, please contact us at sathee@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. Now, these are the formulas which we are going to use while solving the questions. That is, the product of two numbers is equal to LCM into HCF. Next one is least number when divided by A, B, C, D leaves remainder X, Y, Z and W respectively, where difference of A, X, B, Y, C and Z, D and W is same. In that case, the number is equal to LCM of A, B, C, D minus difference. Then we have that if the least number when divided by A, B, C, D leaves remainder R, then the number is LCM of A, B, C, D plus R. Then if we have to find the HCF of fractions, then it is equal to the HCF of numerator upon LCM of denominator. And the LCM of fractions is equal to LCM of numerator upon HCF of denominators. If we have to find the number of factors, like A raised to power X into B raised to power Y into C raised to power Z, these are the factors. Then number of factors are X plus 1 into Y plus 1 into Z plus 1. And A, B and C are always prime numbers. So these are the formulas. Question is, the division of two numbers gives 6 and their product is 96. Find the product of the sum and the difference of these numbers. And options are A 540, B 560, C 592 and D 9180. These are the options. And I'm giving you 10 seconds to find out the correct answer. After that, I will do the solution. So let us suppose the numbers are X and Y. And according to the question, X upon Y is equal to 6 because the division of two numbers gives 6. And from here we can get X equal to 6Y. That is our equation 1. Then X into Y, because in the question it was given that their product is 96. So X into Y is 96. Now on putting the value of 2 in 1, that is 6Y into Y is equal to 96 because X was 6Y. So in place of X we can write 6Y. So 6Y into Y is equal to 96. Therefore 6Y square equal to 9. So if 6Y square is equal to 96, then Y square is equal to 96 upon 6, that is 16. So if Y square is 16, then Y is equal to 4. And if Y is equal to 4, then X equal to 6Y. So 6 into 4 equal to 24 is the value of X. So the required value is, we have to find the product of the sum and the difference. So X plus Y is the sum and X minus Y is the difference. So 24 plus 4 into 24 minus 4. 24 plus 4 is 28 and 24 minus 4 is 20. So 28 into 20 is 560. That means option number B was the correct answer. Next question is, which is the second greatest factor of 56 and 84? Options are 23, 18, 14 and 24. These are the options. And you have 10 seconds to find out the correct answer. So, which is the greatest factor of 50, 56 and 84? So, when we will do the factors of 56, these are 2 into 2 into 2 into 7. 2 and 7 both are prime numbers. And factors of 84 are 2 into 2 into 3 into 7. We have to find the second greatest factor. The first greatest factor is HCF. So that is 7 into 2 into 2, that is 28. And the second greatest factor is going to be, when we will remove 1, 2 from the first greatest factor, it is 7 into 2, that is 14 is the second greatest factor. What is the smallest number with 7 factors exactly? And options are 100, 36, 64 and 16. These are the options. Now, we are going to use formula 1.6. According to that, if the number of factors of a raised to the power x into b raised to the power y into c raised to the power z are x plus 1 into y plus 1 into z plus 1, where a, b, c are prime numbers. Now from options, first was 100. So when we will find the number of factors of 100, for that we will do the factors of 100 first, that is 2 square into 5 square. And number of factors are 2 plus 1 into 2 plus 1 using formula 1.6. So 2 plus 1 is 3 and 2 plus 1 is also 3. So 3 into 3 is 9. So 100 is 9 factors. That means it is not the correct option. Second one was 36. So number of factors of 36. For that we have to do the factors of 36. It is 2 square into 3 square, where 2 and 3 are prime numbers. So number of factors are 2 plus 1 into 2 plus 1, that is 9 again. So it is also not the correct option. Next one was 64. The factors of 64 are 2 raised to the power 6. And the number of factors will be 6 plus 1, that is 7. That means 64 has 7 factors. Last option was 16. So 16 can be written as 2 raised to the power 4. Then number of factors are going to be 4 plus 1, that is 5 factors. That means out of all the options, 64 was the only number which was having 7 exact factors. That means option number C, 64 is the correct answer. The LCM of two numbers is 78 and the ratio of these numbers is 2:3. Find the sum of these numbers. And options are 60, 26, 65 and 39. These are the options. So the ratio of numbers was given, that is 2:3. So we can assume that the numbers are 2x and 3x. LCM was also given 78. So LCM was 78. But the LCM of 2x and 3x is 2 into 3 into x. That should be all equal to the given LCM, that is 78. Therefore, 2 into 3 is 6 into x equal to 78. So x is 78 upon 6, that is 13. So if x is 13, we have to find the sum of these numbers. So sum of 2x and 3x is 5x. Value of x we have found is 13. So 5 into 13 is 65 is the required sum. Option number C is the correct answer. Find the highest common factor of 360 and 450. And options are option A 90, option B 45, option C 10, and option D 9. These are the options. The greatest factor of two numbers is their HCF. We know this thing. So on finding the HCF by division method, we are going to divide greater number by smaller number. So dividing 450 by 360. 360 one side is 360. Remainder is 90. Now dividing the previous divisor by 90. So we get 90 into 4, 360, and remainder in the end is 0. So the last divisor 90 is the HCF. That means option number A, 90 is the correct answer. If P is the largest number, which when divides 60, 150 and 285 gives the same remainder in each case, then find the sum of digits of P. And options are 7, 5, 4 and 9. These are the options. Now, the required number is HCF of difference of every number 60 and 150, 150 and 285, and 285 and 60. So difference of 150 and 60 is 90. And to find the HCF of 90, we are going to do the factors of 90. And those are 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. Difference of 285 and 150 is 135. And the factors of 135 are 3 into 3 into 3 into 5. Difference of 285 and 60 is 225. And the factors of 225 are 3 into 3 into 5 into 5. So HCF is 3 into 3 into 5, that is 45. Because we have to pick the number that is present in the factors of every number, and we have to consider the maximum power of that number. So 3 is also present here also, and in the factors of 225 also. But the greatest power was 3 square. So 3 into 3 into 5, that is 45 is the correct option. So the required sum is 4 plus 5, that is 9. That means option number D, 9 is the correct answer. The ratio of three numbers is 2 into 3 into 6, 2 ratio 3 ratio 6, and their HCF is 45. Find the sum of numbers. And options are 405, 455, 495, and 525. These are the options. And you have 10 seconds to find out the correct answer. Ratio was given to us, that is 2 ratio 3 ratio 6. And HCF was also 45. So if HCF is 45 and ratio is given to us, then we can find the individual numbers also. So 2 into 45 is equal to 90, 3 into 45 equal to 135, and 6 into 45 equal to 270. So these are the numbers, 90, 135, and 270. Then we have to find the sum of the numbers. So 90 plus 135 plus 270, that is equal to 495. So the required sum is 495. That means option number C is our correct answer. The LCM of two numbers is 66. The ratio of numbers is 2 ratio 3. The sum of the numbers is. And options are option A 60, option B 55, option C 50, and option D 65. These are the options. Number was in ratio 2 ratio 3. So 2x and 3x can be the numbers. LCM was given 66. So the LCM of 2x and 3x is 2 into 3 into x, that is equal to 6x. But according to the question, it was 66. So 6x is equal to 66. So if 6x is equal to 66, then x is 66 upon 6, that is 11. Now we have the value of x, so we can also find the sum. Sum is 2x plus 3x, that is 5x, but the value of x is 11. So 5 into 11, that is equal to 55 is the required sum. Option number B is the correct answer. The LCM of two numbers is 48. The ratio of both the numbers is 1 ratio 2 upon 3. Find the sum of numbers. And options are option A 60, option B 40, option C 20, and option D 45. These are the options. Now, let the numbers are 2x and 3x because ratio was 1 ratio 2 upon 3. It can be simplified as 3 ratio 2. So numbers can be 3x and 2x. According to the question, LCM was 48. But the LCM of 3x and 2x in terms of x is 6x. That means 6x should be equal to the given LCM 48. So x is 48 upon 6, that is 8. So the numbers are 8 into 3 24 and 8 into 2 16. These are the sum. We have to find, these are the numbers. We have to find the sum. So 24 plus 16, that is equal to 40 is the required sum. Option B is the correct answer. Next question is, the HCF of two numbers is 16 and their difference is 16. Find the number. Options are option A 64 and 80, option B 72 and 88, option C 80 and 100, and option D 96 and 120. These are the options. So we are going to solve this question from options. From options A, the numbers were 80 and 64, and the difference is 80 minus 64, that is 16 is the difference. And the HCF of 80 and 64 is also 16. So it is satisfying the given condition in the question, that HCF should be 16 and the difference should also be 16. Option B, it was 88 and 72. The difference is 16, but the HCF of 88 and 72 is not 16. That means it can't be the answer. Now option C, it was 80 and 100. The difference is 20. So it is also not the correct answer. From option D, difference of 96 and 120, it is 24, so it cannot also be the answer. That means option number A, 64 and 80, who have the difference 16 and HCF also 16, is the correct answer. The sum of two numbers is 30 and their LCM is 25. Find the larger number. And options are option A 55, option B 25, option C 1, and option D 15. These are the options, and I'm giving you 10 seconds to find out the correct answer. After that, I will do the solution. So let the first number is x, then and second number is y. And according to the question, the sum of two numbers is 30. That means x plus y should be equal to 30. That is our equation 1. LCM of both the numbers was 25 according to the question. So the LCM of x and y is 25. Now we are going to go from the options. And from the options, if x is 25 and y is equal to 5, from option number B, the LCM of 25 and 5 was 25 and sum is also 30. So that means option B is satisfying the given conditions. The sum of two numbers is 30 and LCM is 25. Numbers are 25 and 5. Sum is 30 and LCM is 25. That means option B can be the answer. Then we have to find the larger number. So out of 25 and 5, 25 is the larger number. That means option number B is the correct. What is the length of the side of the largest square tile which is used for constructing the floor of a tile of 13.92 meter length and 5.22 meter breadth? And options are option A 58 centimeter, option B 1 meter 16 centimeter, option C 1 meter 74 centimeter, and option D 87 centimeter. These are the options. So the largest side of that square tile is equal to the HCF of given dimensions 13.92 and 5.22 meter. So on finding the HCF by division method, we can divide 1392 by 522, because if we convert the 13.92 meter and 5.22 meter into centimeters, we can divide 1392 by 522. So 522 2 is 1044, remainder is 342. Again, we will divide the previous divisor by the remainder. So dividing 522 by 348, we get 348 1 is 348, remainder is 174. Again, dividing the previous divisor, that is 348 by 174. 174 2 is 348. So in the end, we get the remainder 0. That means 174 is the HCF of 1392 and 522. So HCF is 174. 174 can be 1 meter and 74 centimeter. Hence, the length of the side of the largest tile is 174 centimeter or 1 meter 74 centimeter. Option number C is the correct answer. Question is that four alarm clocks ring at intervals of 3, 4, 5, and 8 minutes respectively. If they are rung together at 6 a.m., then what time will they ring together? Options are option A 8 a.m., option B 10 a.m., option C 12:03 p.m., and option D 9 a.m. These are the options. Now, they were ringing together at the intervals of 3, 4, 5, and 8 minutes respectively. So the LCM of 3, 4, 5, and 8 is 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 2, that is 120 minutes. That means they will ring after 120 minutes. 120 minutes is 6 plus 120 minutes is 120 upon 60, that is 2 hours, because they rang at 6 a.m. So 6 plus how many hours? 120 minutes is 2 hours, 120 upon 60. So 6 plus 2, that is 8. So they will ring at again 6 a.m. plus 2 hours, that is 8 a.m. They will ring together again. Option number A is the correct answer. Three bells ring at intervals of 10, 15, and 20 minutes. If they are rung together at 5 p.m., what time will they ring together? Options are option A 5:20 p.m., option B 5:30 p.m., option C 5:40 p.m., and option D 6 p.m. These are the options. So the LCM of 10, 15, and 20 is 60. That is 60 minutes. They rung at 5 p.m. So 5 p.m. plus 60 minutes. 60 minutes is 1 hour. So 5 p.m. plus 1 hour is 6 p.m. That means they are going to ring together at 6 p.m. again. That means option number D, 6 p.m. is the correct answer. Alarms from three different clocks ring after 2, 4, and 6 hours respectively. If the clocks are started at the same time, how many times do the alarms ring simultaneously in 3 days? And options are option A 6, option B 3, option C 2, and option D 9. And I'm giving you 10 seconds to find out the correct answer. After that, I will do the solution. So the time taken by all the three clocks to ring together again is LCM of 2, 4, and 6 hours. And the LCM of 2, 4, and 6 hours is 12 hours. And we have to find that how many times do they ring simultaneously in 3 days. So 3 days has 72 hours. So the number of alarms ring in 3 days is equal to 72 upon 12. That is 6 times. So option number A is the correct answer. Traffic lights at any cross section change at 48 seconds, 72 seconds, and 108 seconds. If they change together at 9:15 a.m., then when will they change together again next time? And options are given to us: 9:22 12 a.m., 9:21 07 a.m., 9:24 27 a.m., 9:23 and 17 a.m. These are the options, and you have 10 seconds to find out the correct answer. Now, LCM of 48, 72, and 108 seconds. So we have to find it by this method, that is 48, 72, and 108. We will start dividing by the least number, that is 2. So again, we will divide by 2. And that way we get 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1. And we will keep on dividing until we get 1, 1, 1 in the end. And the LCM is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. That is 432 is the LCM. 432 seconds, because 48, 72, and 108 were in seconds. 432 seconds when converted into minutes is 7 minutes 12 seconds. That means after 7 minutes 12 seconds they will change again. So 9:15 a.m. it changed. Then again after 7 minutes and 12 seconds. So that is 9:22 12 a.m. Traffic lights which change together next time. That means option number A is the correct answer. So these were the questions. I hope you have understood the questions very well. Thank you very much for joining us.